Hoo boy, welcome back, cryptids and cryptettes to the Chupacabra's lair. I am your burger lord friend, Larry the Chupacabra, and we have got some more Trove today. We've got some more pirates that need to be murdered. And, you know, Larry doesn't like to disappoint his pirate fans, especially not the ones that hack computers. Those guys will mess your hard drive up real good. And so now we're on a boat that's been turned into a base on top of an island, and it's full of street sharks. Oh, you remember that show Street Sharks from, like, the 90s, where, you know, some crazy, like, scientist is like, I'm gonna inject the young people with shark DNA, with a giant weird green needle, and, then I'll sell them to Uzbekistan for reasons. And apparently all those guys, after going to Uzbekistan and there was a military coup, now they're all pirates. So today you learned something about where pirates come from. And we got some, like, pirate hammocks where they sleep, and all of the cannons. They do a decent job of adding some flair to these places. And here's Boss Sharkface the Fifth. His father was Mr. Sharkface. Actually, no, that's not a shark. That's one of those, what do they call them? Anglerfish? We're gonna murder you. Come here, I'm gonna turn into a big scary dragon. That'll take care of that problem real good. Oh, what the? So these guys show up once in a while. He's like a sentinel guardian or something. He's kind of annoying. That's all you really need to know about him. And these other two might murder me. I'm super low on health, and I have not found a spot to regenerate my health potions yet. Alright, so what did we get for loot from old pirate knees? We got just a blade staff, and some mask. Probably like a ninja mask. Nope, we're out of here. Goodbye, pirate man. I don't have the organ vitality to deal with you right now. Looks like this... Oh, it's a turtle. It's a pirate base on top of a turtle. Alright. That's cool. However, I do need to find a place to set up my base so that I can restock my potions, because this zone has been beating me up pretty thoroughly. Also, I have no idea what this is. Is this a dungeon? Oh, that's another big citadel. Alright. Let's go to that island this direction. And perhaps there will be... is there a spot to build my base underwater? I don't necessarily know that you need breath in this game. Oh, that seems weird. Look at that. So it's like... the underside of, this base looks like a janky, poorly spawned base in Minecraft, where it's all hinky looking. Like the water gets randomly cut off. Huh. Well, we're gonna come back to this, because this thing looks cool, but again, need me some health drinks so that my organs stay on the inside of my body. I know, I'm a high-maintenance guy. That's just how Larry likes to roll. I am the burger lord, after all. One cannot simply run around half burger pattied, like some sort of peasant. No, we gotta do this right. We gotta do this medieval style? What the hell is going on here? Looks like someone came through here and cleared out, Exploding Fire Pit Island. Is there any build plots nearby? Yes, no, maybe... Come on, Larry needs a new pair of anything, really. Oh, here we go. Huzzah. Okay, that's all I needed. Actually, let's unload my inventory, because I don't really need most of that. The Surge Synchronizer is not an upgrade. Neither is pretty much any of this stuff. Honestly, it's almost instantaneous how quickly you get into a zone and get the ideal stats that you want for items, and then you can pretty much just chuck everything else. And again, a lot of these items have got, like, player names on them, or what seems like author names, so I'm half tempted to believe that they're user-submitted, and I should actually kind of investigate that because, I've played with cube editors before, like Cubicle, which is a freemium editor that you can pick up like a cheap edition for use at home for free, and that's been used to create a number of games. I don't even remember some of them off the top of my head, but I think Spark Rising is still using some of that for its designs, along with a few other games. Oh, what the heck is this whole place about? It's like an entire dungeon filled with jellyfish nipples or something? Huh. Alright. Is there like a thing down here? Also, do I have breath? That might be an important thing to pay attention to. It's got jump pads, like it wants me to be jumping on stuff. But I don't exactly care for the jumping in this game. Or at least not the jump pads, because they seem really screwbally. Okay, so there's like these pods, these jellyfish nipples have got monsters inside of them. I guess I suspected that, because when I try to grab the baps of a tender young jellyfish, I tend to get a horrifying, stingy rash afterwards, but I always just attributed that to an allergy to jellyfish baps. Also, ceiling explosions. So there's that. So we got a couple more, like, anglerfish shark creatures here that require my attention, and lasers. Fear not, gentlemen. Larry has plenty of anglerfish lasers for everyone. And something else I kind of noted, but I thought was just because I was on a mount in water. I can double jump, like, 50 times, and I have zero idea why. But it's handy for weird, doofy dungeons like this one, where I'm suddenly exploding constantly. A little rude, but that's sometimes what you're given. And when life gives you exploding anglerfish, then make exploding anglerfish soup, and then use it to poison the people you don't like, because I don't think you're supposed to eat those. In fact, I think there's a lot of undersea denizens that are quite poisonous. Is there another dude in here with me? It might be. I could have sworn I saw a person in here. Or maybe that's oh nope, that's just another anglerfish. Hey buddy, what's up? You wanna not? Can you not? Alright. That's fine. I really hate these exploding Chernobyl, things off to the sides here. They lob basically like giant meteorites, and they super... Ooh, but hey, all is forgiven. We got another, relic item. Alright, this isn't going too bad. I've only burned through, like 3 or 4 of my healing potions, so things go well. But I don't know where I go from here. This is pretty much the ceiling. There is not a glass ceiling, like in gender politics. It's just a regular ceiling. That's green. And kind of rude. Is that it? Alright, I guess that was the boss of the dungeon. This is a weird dungeon. That's all I can say about it. Can I get up there? I can't really jump that high. And I don't have the ability to bomb my way into the roof. Alright, I guess that's where we leave off, because this is a weird dungeon. Some of these dungeons are weird. That's all I can really say about it. Let's plan out our next attack. So, yeah, we're not done with this dungeon, but doesn't seem like there's much to do in it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to another one over here. I think there's another pirate dungeon sitting atop a sea turtle. What's over here? That's not what I was looking for. Here we go. You can tell which ones have been done by looking at the X over top of them. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I'll take it. I mean, a gigantic red X certainly tells me to screw off. So why not? The Burger Lord is not dissuaded from his adventures. So before I leave this general area, does this portal go anywhere? Oh no, it just goes up onto the deck. Okay. So that actually... It's got jump pads. I don't know why you'd need a portal, but alright. Seems a little redundant. Here we come to Pirate the Day. It's Larry and his weird horse thing. Is this another vendor? I think it might be. It's like a cool treasure sand pit. And, a cat roasting over the fire for dinner. Seems legit. What's up, pirate? Shadowy Treasure Isles Trader. He sells a mount, Jelly Knight. These are really expensive. I don't have barely even like a couple $100 from this game. And they're just like, do you have $37 million, Larry? And I'm like, what? No, stop it. Stop it, Vigigame, you're being saucy. Larry doesn't appreciate it. I think we can end off this episode by going and visiting this random pirate anchor. The dungeon, I think, is somewhere underneath it, maybe? I don't quite know how that's supposed to work. But, you know, there's a teleporter at the top of it. That's all you need to take away from that sentence. And that takes us to an alternate dimension full of Krog Maga and skeletons. Very friendly skeletons. I mean, they've already offered me a back massage with really pokey back scratchers, so I think they're on the up and up. Hello? Oh, yeah, you guys are super excited about me being here, aren't you? Everyone settle down. Larry's friendly, I promise. Well, as much as I promise with explosions, like I'm ISIS or something. And I find that the best method is immediately upon entering these higher level battles to just immediately throw an exploding dragon carcass on the ground and, you know, jihad bomb them to death. So we got a Heart's Howl. Why don't we take a look at what this other staff does? So it's a mineral medley staff, and it gives us a bunch more health and regen. I'm gonna try that for a little while, because it seems like we need not as much health, you need health, but not as much magic damage for these, higher level fellas here. So, we're kind of back into Tron Town. What is our old map saying to us? So, Firetown's pretty much crunked in the butt. So I guess all that leaves is going into Rubik's Cube territory, where, there's random neon fires going on, and somewhere there's a giant neon citadel. That looks cool, whatever that is. But the first thing I want to do is I want to just snipe that neon citadel full of all those extra bosses, because that's where the good loot's gonna be. Well, I say that, but actually I've gotten more of those red relic drops from these random dungeons than I ever did from, like an actual dungeon, like a regular big old Citadel dungeon. But whoever was in here before, they didn't finish clearing out the area, so that means it's Larry time. Also, Larry needs to find himself a plot to refill his healing potions, because that is definitely gonna murder my face if, I'm not careful. So, ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do, ba-diddly-dee-dee-dee. Been having an issue with, server connection today as well. Most notably, it's been taking an exceptionally long time for, the terrain to spawn. That thing floating up there has been claimed. Am I too late for this place? I don't think so. It says I'm not, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I've caught up connection-wise with the rest of the server. So let's head over this direction. And I think that's where this episode kicks off, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me for some more Trove dungeon crawling adventures. Next episode, we'll crunk some of these, Yeah, I think that big Citadel's already been taken. So yeah, next time we'll crunk some of these dungeons and see where we go from there. So until next time, I've been Larry. Let me know what classes you'd like to see coming up that I might be able to preview along with, like, the Necromancer and stuff. And we'll take her from there. Have a good one, guys. And gals. And that weird, asexual corgi that I found at Walmart.